All right, collective, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Real talk. Welcome in, guys. And thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate your support. All right. If you've been drawn in by the title, there may be something here for you. Okay. Messages are fluid. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, guys. Do not try to make messages fit. That's not necessary here. All right. We're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck. I hope everybody is doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Welcome in. All right. I do appreciate you guys' support once again. Thank you to my subscribers. Okay. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. All right. We're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck. See what possible energies need to be released. Okay. So, all contractual agreements made by myself and my ancestors that does not serve the highest good of my lineage are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All contractual agreements. We're talking spiritual, guys, okay? This is spiritual, and I do realize a lot of people are not spiritual, and guess what? That's fine. If that's not you, if that's not your cup of tea, that's just not your cup of tea, okay? But for those of you who are, all contractual agreements made by myself and my ancestors, that is spiritual contracts, okay? And it could have been some actual 3D contracts as well. This card is talking about ancestors. So now, and it also speaks about your lineage, which is your bloodline, right? Your heritage, your bloodline, right? Generations before you. So this is speaking about those contracts that were made back then, right? That may even have an effect even today. But we're talking about on a spiritual level, okay? So this is important. And like I said, some of you may resonate with this, some of you may not. Some people may be into this, some people are not, okay? And that is perfectly fine. So for whoever this would resonate for, you would simply write this down, okay? Set your intentions to release this energy, right? And you would burn it with fire, because fire destroys. Fire will destroy that energy in spirit. First, we got spirit. This is where this is coming from, the spiritual side. So in spirit and in flesh, it will be destroyed, okay? That's a very powerful element, as is the other. The other powerful elements of air, water, and earth. The other one here we have collective is all wicked agendas, known and unknown. Some people may be able to resonate with this, and some may not. Okay? All wicked agendas, known and unknown, performed against myself and my lineage are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down and you would burn it. Okay? This is just speaking of blockages, right? Known and unknown, wicked agendas, people's intentions, and things of that nature. Contractual agreements, whether it be 3D agreements or spiritual agreements. All right? Again, if that's not something that resonates with you, that's perfectly fine. It's not going to be for everybody. Everybody's not spiritual. All right? Everybody is not spiritual. And that's your preference. You have free will. Who am I to tell you what to do? Okay? Somebody could be focused here on work or project. Someone here could be very much focused in their work. Okay? That work or that project should be pretty much successful. You should get some good recognition for whatever it is you're working hard on or working hard for. You may be learning something new, working on something new, and it could be spiritual. All right? For those of you that may resonate for. Okay? Be careful of conflict with others. All right? Remember self-love, self-care. That's important first, just like your safety. Okay? Past, present, future energies. Again, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay? Energies are fluid. And so is time. Let's see what we have for you, collective. Someone out there is very much single, or you were You have the Nine of Pentacles, Justice, the Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands, Tower, Ten of Wands, the Three of Cups. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, Three of Cups. To me, that is celebration. Celebration with like-minded people, people that care about you, that give a damn about you, right? People who are authentic as you are, right? And I feel like you will be enjoying new beginnings. I feel like you will be dropping anyone or anything that doesn't serve you. That's how I feel. Energy of discernment, I feel, is on high as well. Potential here is on high, right? Because you have attention here. You also have achievements here, right? Recognition here. And you may have some people that are jealous of that. Okay, so be careful of who you surround yourself by, right? You have already made a choice in life and focused on your future. You've already begun to plan. That may have brought tower moments in your life concerning other people who did not want you to move forward with plans on your life. You could also be moving, like your new cycle or new beginning could be like in another state, in another town, in another city, right? You could be wanting to, literally uproot and go in a whole nother direction and start over, okay, for whoever that's resonating with. But this tower moment, which is spiritual intervention, this tower moment it's gonna be a good tower moment. For those who can't handle it, that's their problem. Okay, you're not gonna do, you're not gonna allow this energy to overwhelm you. That's what you're not gonna do. Instead, you're gonna enjoy your attention, you're gonna enjoy your achievements. It's your justice. Okay? You're gonna enjoy your achievements, you're gonna enjoy the attention that you're getting, your recognition, which is your attention. You're gonna enjoy that, okay? Because you're supposed to. You're going to enjoy that with upright type of people, but always be careful of how big your circle is and be watchful and cautious of those who don't mean you any good, okay? Let's see here. You have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords. You have the Fool card, the Hermit, Page of Cups, Six of Cups, and Judgment. And somebody wants to get back in your energy. Somebody want to be back in your energy, collective. But I feel like if you let this person in, if you let this past person interrupt any of your energy, if you allow it, they're going to create burdens for you. Okay? They will create burdens for you. Now, it may be a shock to you if this person apologizes for anything they may have done or said to you. It's going to shock you, okay? And not that you want to accept the apology, because you may have a lot of love for this person, okay? So this person may have noticed you and how much you've grown, how much you've achieved, how much you've, also how much you possess. They may have also noticed how maybe standoffish you've become, or how much solitude you may have been in lately, or this is something that has already happened, okay? But the thing is, I feel like you're focused. I feel like you're enjoying your own energy. You've enjoyed the fruits of your labor. You have worked hard to get to where you are. You're in a very stable energy, and it looks like you have done that all on your own, starting with your self-love. And because you've been in an energy of solitude, because you've been in an energy of regeneration, because you've been in an energy of enlightenment, an energy of learning thyself, loving thyself, seeing things differently for yourself, also seeing new beginnings for yourself, wanting something new, wanting new life, something different. Some of you have also established new business for yourself. You found a new way to open up other flow of income for yourself. Okay? But there's been a lot of introspection. There's been a lot of redirection, right? You've become very secure with yourself, right? You're very stable in your energy and you're very self-secure and reliant. But you're self-reliant, right? You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone. Not that you don't want anyone or not that you can't have anyone, but you don't need anyone. Okay? Not that you wouldn't like, or some of you may even want a nice, stable relationship with someone who can match your energy. Okay? Match your inner J. Okay? So I feel like there's parts of you here to where you're starting to explore new things about yourself as well, and also exploring on a spiritual level as well with the Hermit and Three of Wands. Okay, someone wants to create So you've created some very strong boundaries with someone, and this person wants you to let down your guard. But I feel like if you do, they're going to create burdens. And maybe they owe you an apology. Right? Okay. This person could be an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra. This person could be a water sign, Scorpio. Cancer. They want your attention though, that's for sure. But you're not giving it to them. I don't feel like you're going to give this person any of your energy, okay? This may not be the first time this person has apologized to you. For someone watching, this is same sex. For someone who is watching. Okay? But someone wants a second chance. They want a do-over. They have also been enlightened. But except they may not get their wish with you, but they have been enlightened about you. Okay? So this could very well be a missed opportunity for this person, be it a water sign or an air sign. Hell, it could even be a fire sign that you're dealing with. But I feel like this is you and this Queen of Pentacles energy. That's how I feel, collective. Okay, be careful of this person paying attention to whatever you possess, however much achievements you have completed in your life, whatever you've done. You could have been somebody who also went back to school. You could have also went back and got certified in some area of your life here that's helping to elevate you. Okay, and this person is either feeling this or they know this. Okay. Some of you, this King of Swords could be someone in your workplace. That's a no on any level at all. I never recommend and I never will recommend, and that's only because of my own personal experiences. Do not date in the workplace. It's not a good idea. It's really not. Okay? For whoever that's resonating with. But I feel like you will be taking a leap of faith in a whole nother direction from this air sign or this water sign, whoever it could be. This person has probably apologized to you multiple times, but never put in the effort to make the changes, the necessary changes. They may have made you feel like they were going to change. Maybe they tried to manipulate you into thinking they were going to change, right? And whatever that promise was, it probably was something prolonged that they would promise to do, but that's not what happened here, okay? And you've probably been very patient with this person. But you've moved on from them as well, is how I feel. I feel like you moved on from them. And maybe you haven't. Maybe you have not moved on from this person. Maybe you are very well single and doing really well for yourself, and this is somebody that you occasionally deal with who wants to be in an energy of the Ace of Cups with you. But maybe they're not direct enough for you. Maybe this was a person that's been indecisive about you in some way or another. Because it's just showing that you're taking a leap of faith and then having another, like a new beginning here with the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment being here. This person do want a second chance. They do want to tell you some kind of a truth or speak to you and tell you. They want to tell you something, but I just don't feel like it'll be good because I feel like it'll create burdens for you with the Ten of Wands being here with the Six of Cups, okay? And for some of you, this could, by you being in a single energy, this could be someone new that you've dealt with, and they probably carry this energy to you that reminds you of the past that you're not too fond of. It creates burdens because it's something you may not trust. Because right now it's like you're in this solitude energy. Your solitude is very important to you right now. Like having your own little secret space to yourself, doing you, growing, learning, things like that on different levels of life. You could have been doing school. You could have finished the schooling online. You could have gotten a certificate certified already. You could be doing this as we speak. You're just enjoying your moment of doing the things for you to elevate your life, to move forward in life. You're just lit with these wands. You're lit with these wands. And you're going places. You're doing things. And if you haven't yet, you will. This is like a vision for you. This is something that you're seeing in your solitude, what you want for yourself. Some of you are meditating, or you have learned or learning to meditate. Okay? Yeah, you've been investing in yourself here. And you could have also invested in a commitment in the past with this King of Swords. Some of you, this could be someone new. Some of you, this could be someone that you tried to invest with in the past and it just didn't go anywhere, or it didn't get, it didn't come up off the ground, or maybe it was some type of commitment, but it never grew. See, because Six of Swords, you moved away from it. Ace of Cups, you moved away from the so-called love. You moved away from it. See? It's like going toward it, but then you moved away from it. Because there's justice here behind it. And that's moving away from it with the Six of Swords. Moving on. Because the Six of Swords came out on top of the Ace of Cups. So that's moving away. Investing in the foundation, but not receiving anything in return. Which brings forth this single energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? So, okay, yeah. So you're blocking this King of Swords out. You're having to create boundaries. And I did say something about boundaries. It was boundaries. Yeah. I did say something about that earlier. It's like it was right at the tip of my tongue. I don't know if I actually said the word or I was just thinking it, but I felt it would be boundaries because of this Ten of Wands. See, in the Ten of Wands, there's Seven of Wands in that Ten of Wands. All right? And I feel like you're going to continue to move on, because even though that Seven of Wands is within this 10, there will still be Three of Wands left out of that out of that 10. You take them Seven of Wands and you use that to defend yourself, to block this person out, to cut them out, right? Protect yourself from this person. But there'll still be Three of Wands. There'll still be Three Wands left, which that's still that energy of you moving forward, focused on moving forward, not changing your mind. right? Queen of Cups energy, yeah. You're going to kindly block this person, okay? So you have the Ten of Cups coming out, the Two of Swords, and the Strength card along with the Magician, yeah. See? Yeah. You know where you're going. You know that this is your new start. And you also know it's like this apology thing, you're just deciding to do away with it. That's gonna be the shocking part, that this person is not gonna be able to accept very well. Yeah, you walked away from a family dynamic that you invested in, but it's like, it didn't take flight. It didn't take flight, okay? Hmm. Yeah, you're just having the strength to move on. That's what you're doing. You could have called judgment on this person. Hell, spirit could have called judgment on this person as well. This person could be someone who's quite controlling. Okay, you must create boundaries with a person like this King of Swords, who just wants attention. You must, you must create boundaries with this person, or they will create blockages, burdens. Okay. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. You yourself could be a fire sign or an earth sign. But right now, you're going to go into this Queen of Cups energy. And you know you need to take a leap of faith. You know that you're going to have to take a risk. It's something that you may have to risk or sacrifice to make these moves that you're making. But I feel like you'll be just fine because the Wheel of Fortune is here. And celebration is here for you too, along with Judgment and the Magician. I feel like you'll be just fine. There's healing here for you as well. And see, this is you. Yeah, this is you in this Queen of Pentacles energy, right? So you went from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. You definitely could be a Virgo watching, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo. Okay, definitely Queen of Pentacles energy. Behind the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant. So you could have been married to this person that you've come away from, and you become single. Okay. Very controlling energy with this King of Swords. Somebody who likes to argue, fuss and fight. Someone who's always right, but don't mind betraying you. But it's over now. Ending. This is an ending. Okay. Lots of self-love here. Or you could have someone coming in for you. Okay, once you block out this King of Swords, you could have someone coming in for you. Could be another air sign. But be mindful of your energy, and I know that I feel like you'll be very discerning. So just pay attention to the energies, right? Pay attention to any energy of deception, even with anyone coming in. Be careful of an energy of deception, okay? Manipulation, all right? Be careful of someone trying to get with you for what you have, okay? You could have another offer coming in. You could definitely have another offer coming in. Someone is in regret when it comes to you. They could very well be sorry for their behavior, which is this King of Swords. But the thing is, there's no change with this person. They may be shocked to know that you're completely blocking them out, or cutting them out or not wanting to have any dealings with them at all. But again, you know this is what you have to do, High Priestess. But you have a lot of stability that you're coming into Knight of Pentacles energy, which is a part of your new cycle, right? Your new beginning, with the Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune being here. Okay, so somebody's definitely in despair about you, you know, but that's their own fault, okay? That's their own fault. We're not going to deal with any burdens. We're not babysitting folks that don't know how to act, right? Don't know how to take accountability, don't want to change. No, we're not doing the same old thing over and over and over, expecting a change that's never going to come. Nah, this person feels bad. They could feel some kind of remorse, some kind of regret, depression, whatever they're feeling. They're not doing so well on their end. Let's just put it that way. They're not doing so well on their end. So there's a choice in love here as well. You could have someone who may even want to propose to you, collective. Okay? Someone, but I know you're only going to go for someone who will match your energy. Okay? As you should. This King of Swords is not matching your energy. Okay? Not if you had to move away from them. Six of Swords, not if you had to move away. They do want to come back together though. Be mindful. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I would just advise, be mindful. If it didn't work the first time, it may not work the second time, or the third, or the fourth, because I just don't feel like this the first time this person would apologize. They're shocked, or you would be shocked if they apologize, you know. Or you may learn something shocking about this person as to why you know that the apology is not real. It's not sincere. Okay, collective? Let's get your affirmation here. So there's more controlling energy than anything. And this person too busy acting like one of the kids, if you do have kids with this person. So you are someone, collective, who inspires everyone around you. Okay? There's people that are inspired by you. Okay? Three of Cups. There's people that are inspired by you. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, collective. So I hope something that was said that can help you move forward. You are an inspiration to someone. You could even be an inspiration to this King of Swords who don't know how to act. Someone who is probably, I feel like they're kind of childish here. Whatever's going on with them, I know they have created a Three of Swords energy with you. I also know this is somebody who would be in competition with you. Instead of building with you, they're competing with you. Low-key envious of you because of this go-getter energy you have about yourself. And they don't want me to say too much to you. Throat chakra's feeling like it wants to close up. Oh my. But collective, you're moving on regardless. You got the strength to move on regardless. You're doing your thing. And you may definitely have someone coming in, okay? So until next time, guys, be careful on what you invest in and who you invest in. Whether they're new or from the past. Take care.